Welcome back to Sip the Tally Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we'll be covering the news and notes for June 2nd, 2025 for the Baltimore Ravens. We'll be talking about the June 1st cuts, what it means and what it means to the Ravens. We're going to talk about the Bills crashing out unnecessarily on one of their own, and then a ranking for Ronnie Stanley and is it justified? That and more on Sip the Tally Films today. On two. Ready, break. All right, welcome back. And before we get started, tap that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that button as well and hit the bell so you'll be notified when the rest of these videos drop throughout the 2025 off season as we get ready to ramp up with some more OTAs, then mandatory OTAs, and then mini camps, then as well the training camp and the season, so forth and so on. So make sure you do that and let's get started. Well, a lot of people talk about June 1st cuts, whether it be adding people or helping, with the salary cap and whatnot. So I want to come on and kind of give a few key points as what the June 1st date really means. And it was actually yesterday. It fell on a Sunday, which was not normally a business day. So stuff may pop off today with it being June 2nd. So June 1st is a key day for NFL teams managing their salary cap as it affects how dead money is accounted for. Teams can gain salary cap space after June 1st by designating players for post June 1st releases. Trades are common after June 1st as player contracts become more expendable. Teams can defer bonus money to the following year for players released after June 1st. The Ravens will see salary cap relief from players like Marcus Williams, Justice Tucker due to first post June 1 designations, and we'll talk about those in a second. And the Ravens may explore trades after June 1st as some players may become more expendable due to contract restructures. So those are all like the key points and what June 1st means league wise and a little bit, Ravens centric. But let's get into what it means specifically for the Ravens, and it's mainly three players. First up, Marcus Williams. The Ravens released Marcus Williams before the start of free agency. According to Over the Cap, Williams' numbers dropped from $8.13 million to $6.03 million in 2025. He will also count for $6.03 million in 2026. So that's little money that we got to pay that he won't be there. But we gain money from releasing Marcus and doing what we needed to do. Obviously, a guy that didn't really serve a role toward the end of the year. It's crazy how he played some good football one arm, and then when he got healthy, for whatever reason, it just didn't work. Not to beat a dead horse, I don't feel like the guy forgot how to play football. I just feel like he just didn't fit what was going on in that room and in that scheme and in that system anymore. So maybe what they was asking him to do was out of his realm. He didn't feel like he was capable of doing it, or he wasn't physically capable of doing it. I don't know, but he just fell out of favor and grace and just sat there and collected the check, which if you look at it, ain't nothing wrong with collecting the check. And I ain't running out there getting hurt. So who really lost in that situation? Honestly. But let's move on to the next guy, Justin Tucker. By releasing Justin Tucker after the NFL draft with a post June 1st designation, his cap number drops from $7.7 million to $2.8 million. The team will save $4.645 million in dead money in 2026. And again, by whether you agree with the wording for releasing Justin Tucker, whether you believe he's guilty or innocent, he's gone. And I personally won't spend too much time talking about Tucker anymore. I know some people, especially some of the media people, are constantly asking about it, but again, he's out of here. And whether you like it or dislike it, it is what it is at this point. And he's gone. We got to move on. Change is inevitable, whether we like it or not. And the last guy that really affects the salary cap, that's Michael Pierce. Michael Pierce retired this year. He leaves the Ravens with $667,000 in dead money and $1.2 million in cap savings. So not a little over $500,000 in dead money, but they saved 1.2 with him retiring. So, you got trade-offs when it comes to things like that. And by it happening with one of those June 1st cuts, you get a little relief in there. And then you talked about dead money. Dead money is money we have to pay for people that are no longer on the team or retired or whatever that is. And according to Over the Cap, Baltimore would carry $20.3 million in dead money. 8 of that is going to Odell, but that's how June 1st stuff relates to us and June 1st in general. You know, Bills fans find anything to crash out about, and their obsession with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson is really crazy that they worry about it so much. And this is evident from this little, article right here. Their rookie, Deion Walker from Kentucky, interior defensive lineman, 4th round pick. He was asked at the combine about the MVP race. And keep in mind, at this time at the combine, he don't know what team he's going to. He has no allegiance to anybody. He's a Kentucky Wildcat. And at this time, he's just trying to, put his best foot forward for some team to pick him up. He was asked about the MVP race. And he simply said, and I quote, Lamar, he was robbed. Well, that video of him saying that recently surfaced, and Bills fans are just completely crashing out. Like, why? I do not know. To me, it's stupid that they doing that, because it's obvious who the MVP was. They know it, and we know it. That's why they crashing out. But for this young man who's now a part of your team, leave him alone. Hopefully he'll help you win a few games this year, but the man answered the question as honestly as he can, as truthfully as he can. And why are you scared of the truth? I have a reason why they're scared of the truth. 1 second.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And that's why they're crashing out, because they can't handle it. And in this next one, Pro Football Focus, Zoltan Budde ranked Ronnie Stanley the 23rd best offensive tackle in the NFL. Meaning he thinks there are 22 offensive tackles better than him, which is a wild number for me. I can't think of 22 offensive tackles better than Ronnie Stanley. Can you? Let me see. I want to actually see the whole list. Give me 1 second. All right, so I got the whole list up. And I'm going to run off the list of names that are in front of Ronnie Stanley. And you tell me. Taylor Moton at 22, Carolina Panthers. Braden Smith, Indianapolis Colts. Jake Matthews, Atlanta Falcons. Alaric Jackson, the Rams. Brian O'Neill, the Vikings. Deion Dawkins, Bills. Joe Alt, Chargers, who was a rookie last year, I might add. Andrew Thomas, Giants. Paris Johnson, Cardinals. Charles Cross, Seahawks. Colton Miller, Raiders. Garrett Bowles, Broncos. Bernard Raymond, Colts. Zach Tom, Packers. Lermy Tunsil, the Commanders. Darisaw, Vikings. Penei Sewell, Detroit. Lane Johnson, Eagles. Trent Williams, 49ers. Rashawn Slater, Chargers. Tristan Wirfs, Bucks. And Malata, Eagles. I'm going to be honest with you. Just from me reading that list, Ronnie should be top 10, if not top 15 in that list. I don't see 22 guys that are better than Ronnie Stanley at this point in time. Ronnie had a great year last year, bounced back and played every game. Didn't get injured. So the fact that this guy has 22 guys better than Ronnie Stanley, to me, is outrageous. Just even the guy that's above him, Taylor Moton from the Panthers. Come on, bro. Come on. Where's one of them nitro slaps when you need them? But it is what it is, man. And so just to think that there are 22 guys, 22 tackles that are better than Ronnie Stanley puts me in a frame of mind of, this right here.
Dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? Dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh?
All right, that's what I have for you guys today on June 2nd, 2025. If you want to support the channel, a super thanks would be appreciated, or you can hit the link in the description. That'll take you to the donations page. You can do that as well, or you can go to the Patreon, patreon.com/SipTheTalent. We have 4 tiers over there. You can join and become a Patreon and get exclusive videos, early release videos, and certain things of that nature. You can also get access to the fantasy football league that we will have in the fall. I reset it every year, and first come, first serve for those that get in that Patreons are first. I rarely open it up to regulars. Patreons get first dibs. Well, not first dibs, only dibs. But y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.